But that's not Atsushi. Atsushi plot point is that he's an orphan. And he got abused in the orphanage. One of the abuse involved, guess what? Having his foot nailed to the floor. Literally. And also his body. Okay. I gotta like, and like his body, he got starved like and shit. Like that's why he's so fucking skinny. He's like starved. He's fucking starved. And one of his and another part of his and another part of his abuse is, you see this hip, you see this sexy hip, it got burned using hot iron. And eventually he finds out that the reason why he was abused is because he can turn into a tiger and he didn't know it. And he doesn't know that. And then like he joined a detective agency and becomes a detective tiger. And like eventually he learns how to control his tiger ability to the point that he managed to save a whole city using his ability. And then his abuser from the past, Mr. Evil Rockley, the headmaster, come visiting to give him flowers, to congratulate him for succeeding in controlling his ability, except the guy got hit by a truck. Isekai. No, I mean he literally got hit by a car and like fucking dead. And Atsushi got sent to investigate his death. And then Atsushi like, oh, I know that man. That's scary. He's the man who made me. He's the man who starved me, who abused me in the orphanage. And then it become, and then finally he realized that the person he wants to take revenge on, the person he wants to take his vengeance on is dead, and he has nowhere to deal with his repressed anger. But here's the thing, even though the headmaster is dead, he is haunted by the illusion of the headmaster refusing to leave him alone. Just keep standing behind Atsushi. He no longer talks because Atsushi finally realized that this man is fucking dead. But he also won't leave Atsushi alone. Like at some point in the story, Atsushi admits that he knows it's a hallucination, but like he can't really forget about the headmaster because how do you forget such anger? How do you forget such trauma so easily? That's not something you can forget. That's not something you can forget. He will, he acknowledged that he will always try to prove himself towards a dead man. There is no way for him to take vengeance because this man is dead. And apparently this man abused him thinking that he will save Atsushi, make him strong by abusing him, by making him hate the world so that he would be too spiteful to die. And all that's left is a broken boy. Lonely, isolated, scared. He will become nothing. He wants, and like, you know, the person who saved Atsushi, he it's his name is Dazai Osamu. Generic anime is like generic anime bandage man, you know, that kind of hair, you know the one. Like you can mistake him for Ken Kaneki if he doesn't wear bandage. And anyway, do you know why he saved Atsushi? Because he wants a weapon to defeat an enemy. Like your roommate hates Dazai. Your roommate hates Dazai or Atsushi because if it's Atsushi, I'm going to kill your roommate. Anyway, anyway, which one? Which one? Which one? It's trauma, bitch. Anyway, like Dazai also has trauma. Trauma center. That's why he wants to use Atsushi because he made a promise with a really hot guy that is like a deal. His basically first crush ever. Ha. Anyway, she's like, this is Odasaku. It's like number one that deal. And as I was like, oh, I love you. Anyway, wait, no, shh. Anyway, yeah, you are right. And then he saved Atsushi, who like who does know better. and then he saved Atsushi. Except he tells Atsushi, except he's like, "Hi, I'm Daizai, and I have so many sims in the mafia." And he tells one of his sims, Akutagawa, you know, the one with the ugly hair. And he tells Akutagawa, Atsushi is better than you. And Akutagawa is like, and he's like, "No, I simp you first." And as I did that on purpose so that Akutagawa would fucking hate Atsushi, so that it would make them compete against each other, because he thinks the best way to make two people work together is by making them almost try to kill each other for some reason. And Atsushi like to Akutagawa, "Ew,